welcome back. Today we're having a little celebration. Seems like I'm always coming up with a reason to have a party around here because we recently reached 500 subscribers on this channel. And so to celebrate that, I wanted to do a special video where I do all the triggers that you like the most. So thank you to everyone who left a suggestion in the comments of one of my videos or of my first post in the community tab of our channel, which is very cool. You might be able to hear Miss Hazel the Hound in the background of this video. She is asleep. Well, she was asleep, and now she's moving around in the bed next to me, and I didn't want to disturb her and make her move while I was recording this video. And she's been a big part of my channel up until now, so I figured she should be a part of this video. So I have a little list of, I think it's about 10 triggers that you all requested, and so I'm just going to go through and do them. And the very first one is a very kind of cool, unique one, and one that I'm not sure I can completely replicate that I did the first time, the way I did it the first time, because I had asked you all if you had particular triggers of something I had done that you liked, that you wanted to see again. And so someone mentioned this shirt that I had worn in my autumn fall ASMR triggers video, and that in that video I did a little follow my instructions segment with this shirt, which was inspired by Marno ASMR. I saw him do a similar thing with a shirt with colorful birds all over it. So I would like to replicate that little random trigger, but I realized that the first time I recorded this was when I was still using the selfie mode on my camera, so I could look at myself and see the leaves. I have since upgraded myself and use the regular camera, and so I don't see myself when I'm recording. I don't have that visual feedback anymore. So for today, everything always has to have a story with me, right? So for today, I set up a mirror, a little mirror that I found. It was actually out of one of my old jewelry boxes that had kind of fallen apart, and I was like, ooh, I could use this. So I have a little kind of rear view mirror set up behind my camera on a stand, and I'm going to see if I can use that to properly do this. So right now I'm going to avert my eyes from you, dear watcher, dear listener, dear subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the first thing I should be doing before I dive into all this, is to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, and thank you for believing in me and for enjoying my ASMR. It is still kind of a miracle to me every time when one of you says, oh, you help me go to sleep at night, or you help me relax, or anything like that. So I really appreciate it. So anyway, can you tell I was a little caught up in logistics for this first one? But getting down to it, here's my Leafy shirt. And as you can see, there are many different colors of leaves and different shapes on this Leafy shirt. So I would like you to just please keep your attention on whichever leaf I'm pointing to, okay? So let's start with this turquoise kind of two-tone leaf right here. Got a nice shape. Your attention right there. And then how about this larger leaf? It's got some brown and some green. Keep your attention right there. Good. Good, good, good. And then back to the big two-tone turquoisey leaf. Good. And then this darker blue leaf. Darker blue leaf. And then what about this green leaf? Can you keep your attention up here for me, please? On this green leaf. And then there's this brown leaf right up here by my collar. The brown leaf. And then down again to the turquoise. To the turquoise. And the deeper blue. And the deeper blue. And then, can you please look at this leaf all the way over here? This little multi-light colored kind of creams and beiges. A nice little leaf. And then back to this brown one. Keep your attention right here on the shape of this leaf. You can trace it in your mind. Try to memorize the shape. And then this little skinny leaf. Skinny little leaf that almost looks like a feather. Feather, feather, feather. Keep your attention right here, your attention right here. And then coming over to this side, this green leaf. Can you watch this green leaf for me, please? Beautiful, beautiful. And then this little one up by my collar. Keep watching, keep watching. Keep your attention right here. And then the green. And let's come back over here to the turquoise. And then can you look at the blue and the turquoise and the big green and brown leaf. Beautiful, beautiful. Good job, good job. So I also thought I brought this little clippy with me, which I'm going to use for a trigger later. And I thought it might be fun to point at the leaves with this. So I have a little bit more of a pointer. And I really don't know how this is turning out, so I hope that it looks okay. So once again, you can see all the leaves here on my shirt. And yeah, let's see, which one should we focus on this time? Let's bring your attention to this one right here. It's kind of pointing to the side, kind of lighter in color. You can focus right there. Beautiful. And then up to this darker brown one at my collar. Beautiful. And then back down here, down to this one, and then to this large one again. Good, 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 good. And then now bring your attention down here to this little cluster of leaves that's here around this little collar frame of my shirt. And then up here to this green one, this pure green leaf. Pure green leaf. And then the brown, and then bring your attention down to this blue leaf, this navy blue leaf, and then this little skinny leaf, and now I want you to pick a leaf here in this section of my shirt that you like. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick one in this little area. And then just keep your eye on the one that you like the best, okay? I'm going to tap around on some of these other leaves, but don't get distracted. You just keep your eye on the one that you like the best, your favorite leaf. Okay? Okay, and then let's come back to this little central pointy leaf. Keep your attention right here. And then back to this cluster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Of leaves, and then up to this big one. This is one of my favorites. So pretty. And then way up here, this little turquoise one. Can you keep your attention, keep your attention, keep your attention, keep your attention, keep your attention. Little tongue twister for you there. And then this little sideways one. And back down to the turquoise one. And the navy one. Brown, navy, turquoise. Attention on the turquoise, navy, brown, brown, turquoise, navy, turquoise, brown, turquoise, brown. Okay, one more time. Let's trace in your mind. With our mind's eye, you can trace this leaf. Green and brown leaf. And then this little one up here again. Little turquoise, turquoise, turquoise. And then this pure green leaf. Green leaf. And one more time the turquoise. And the brown. And the navy. And back up here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And with this nice little brown leaf. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, well done. So for the person who requested that, I hope I was able to do it justice. And maybe I'll have to do a follow my instructions video with the selfie camera sometime. So I could do more things like that and just see. Okay, let's see what is next on my list. Where's my list? I've lost my list. Okay, I had to adjust there for a little bit and take down my mirror because it's too distracting for doing other triggers, but it was interesting to try for that, and a good tool to have in my toolbox of ASMR magic. So the next requested trigger on my list is face touching. So is it okay with you if I come in close to you and touch your face? Okay, great. So I'll just do a little bit of inspection here, just to take a look at your skin and your face, your beautiful, beautiful face shape. touching your face, maybe I can just go ahead and make a few adjustments as well. So I think I'll just pull that back and check out here these okay, I just want to make sure you know that everything's set up in here. And I'll just slide those down a little. Slide those up. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit dusty in here, I have to see up close to that tile, but I think I can still make out the numbers. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I think that's all that we needed to do there. Your face is looking absolutely perfect. Perfect, perfect. Just in case, get rid of any excess yuckies so that you're totally clear. Beautiful. Well done. Okay, a little face touching. The next trigger that one of you requested was close-up whispers, which I've kind of already been doing in this video. I'm not sure why I've been leaning towards that. And this person asked for whispers with mic brushing. And I do think that this ear sounds. And that's not something that I've really done a lot of, other than in a mic brushing style, that sort of thing. So I thought I would try doing some sounds really, really close. And then that's why I brought this clippy, because I thought it could make maybe some intense ear sounds on the mic. So I have this here, let's try it. Maybe it's better to do both sides. And this person said that they would like intense ear sounds with other triggers layered. I don't know, that might be too complicated, but at least I can whisper, and that's something that I could try to do more of in the future. I guess I can do so. Trying to give you some deep ear attention there. I don't know how good I am at this. Oh wait, I did bring two of them. Okay, so I can. I do a little bit inaudible maybe over this while I'm getting into the ear sound. And then maybe I can do something usually don't get this close, but I can do it and then but it could feel nice. Yes, to get really, 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 really close, really, really close. Deep ear sometimes, really very close to your ear that I may be closely, very, very close to your ear. Make some sounds as well. The truth is, I don't really know what intense ear sounds are supposed to be. So, actually, me kind of laughing and sighing like that. Maybe that's a good intense ear sound to kind of laugh. Is laughing good intense ear trigger? Okay, but if I was getting up into your ear, telling you secrets, telling you secrets. I don't know if that was really intense ear sounds the way that you might have requested them. But thank you for the request, and thank you for letting me try something new. I feel like this video is turning out even more random than my videos usually do, so very appropriate for our celebration. And I keep whispering, which I think is fine, but that's a trigger I actually like, which is when people switch between soft speaking voice and then go into whispering for a little bit, and then come back into, more soft speaking voice, and then as they're talking, I don't know what this gesture is about, maybe I should be doing some hand movements, but then they come back in more closely. So I do like that variety. Okay, the next thing on my list is finger pad tapping. And I realized I didn't bring a book. But luckily, I filmed my videos in front of this bookshelf full of books. So I'm going to reach back here and I'm going to pull out Birds That Every Child Should Know, which I used to do a lot of read-alouds from. There's a whole playlist on my channel of chapters from this book, hours and hours of good read-aloud enjoyment. But I'm going to use it right now for tapping. And this was a request for finger pad tapping. And it makes me really happy that you all enjoy my tapping, because when I first started, doing ASMR, I was just self-conscious that I did not have long, beautiful fingernails with which to tap. But it seems that a lot of you, like I do, also enjoy the finger pad tapping as well as fingertip or fingernail tapping. So now I'm going to be quiet with my voice for a bit and give you some tapping. Book spine tapping is so good. And I did some quick tapping there because a specific request that I got, in addition to finger pad tapping, was slow tapping. And so I add my own twist onto that, and I refer to it as, I call it non-dominant hand tapping. It's one of my own personal ASMR creation techniques, because I am right-handed, and I have found that if I tap with my right hand, I will tap faster, usually. So if I tap with my left hand, I find that I tap more slowly, and that my rhythms and my tapping pattern is more random. So I guess that's good for your brain, to do things with your non-dominant hand, and I think my left hand doesn't have as many melodies somehow intrinsically memorized in it as my right does. My right, wants to start going bonkers. So some finger pad tapping, and thank you to all of you who commented on enjoying my tapping, because that's something that when I first started doing ASMR, I was like, tapping? What? And now I really enjoy it, and I find it really relaxing to do it for you. So, tapping, tapping, tapping. Okay, the next request I had was for fabric sounds. And that's something that I have not done a lot of, other than maybe accidentally in a few videos. I do think that this shirt has a nice scratchy, it's not itchy, but just like a nice scratching kind of sound. But I brought a few other articles of clothing from my wardrobe to try to make fabric sounds with. So we'll see. So I brought this top, this summer top that I just got this year. It's very cute. And it has this neat collar with this detailing on it. You can see it's a cool kind of circle, kind of like a crochet looking pattern. And I figured it would make a neat sound. And then the bottom part of this shirt, I'll give you a little show and tell as a bonus. The bottom part of this shirt is this neat flowy fabric, and it's kind of like sheared a little bit, kind of like popcorny, and I thought it might make a nice sound too. Abby ASMR did a cool video recently of clothing inspections and sounds, where she kind of went through clothes and meticulously inspected them and looked at them like with a flashlight and, looked closely and got all the details and then made sounds with them. And I thought that was actually really cool and very relaxing. So maybe I'll try a more extended version of this, but I do think that's a pretty good fabric sound. Let me know if there are specific fabrics that you like. I also brought this denim skirt, this good old-fashioned jean skirt. It's kind of wrinkled. I figured that denim is a good fabric sound. And you can, you can kind of check out the seams and get a little bit of rustling there. I have had this skirt for a bajillion years, and I like it because it's very subtle, but it's got this little red stitching in it, as well as the yellow stitching. And in there, then here on the pockets on the back as well, you can see he's got these cute little red threads in the button, in the button, in the button, and along the sides. Yeah, the scratching on denim, I think, is a nice sound. And then for one more fun fabric, I guess this counts as a fabric, I brought my sequined skirt that I also wear as a top. I wore this in my birthday party ASMR video. You can see it is a skirt as the waistband, but it also happens to fit me well as a strapless top. So I can wear it either way. And it has this kind of silky band at the top. And the rest of the skirt, it's got this silky underlayer underneath. And then this cool layer of sequins. I bought this at a consignment shop a long time ago, and I love it, and I wear it a lot. I like to wear it on New Year's Eve, or, you know, at the holidays. It's just very comfy, actually, and I can wear it with just like a black sweater and be really warm. You know, wear some thick tights and be really warm, but yet be blingy and stylish. And I do really like, I like to go secondhand and thrift shopping, and I was kind of into sustainable fashion, kind of microblogging and stuff for a while. So if you'd like to see more fabric or clothing related videos, let me know. Maybe I'll do a closet tour sometime, or like a capsule wardrobe, if you would like that. Okay, I have 2 more triggers on my list of requests from you. This next one is for lid sounds. Jar and lid sounds. So this is, you know, a variation on tapping. Gosh, a long time ago when I first started my channel, I did a whole video of jar and lid sounds during a rainstorm. That was very lo-fi, and I still love that video. It's one of my favorites. But so for today, I have this little jar. It's a little mason jar. It's with a reusable lid on it. And as you can see, it says on the front, chia seeds. So I had chia seeds in this that I just took with me. When we were on vacation, because chia seeds are a good thing to have if you're a person like me who sometimes things don't move so well through the system when I am traveling and things like that, and sometimes I need a little help to get things going. And chia seeds can be very helpful in the digestion and elimination department. I would make myself a nice little chia pudding, and very tasty, and good source of fiber, and can help you if you have the travel digestion blues. So anyway, enough about chia seeds. This is about lid sounds. I feel like lid sounds is just like a very old school classic ASMR trigger that it's like, why is this relaxing? I mean, a lot of them sort of psychologically I feel like make sense. A lot of triggers, but I mean, is it seriously just like the satisfaction that someone is opening a jar of something to give you a treat? And then I also brought a wooden lid. And this is my salt well. I remember I used this in that other video that I did with tapping, because I love this sound that it makes when it opens. Are you ready? I just find that to be a very satisfying lid opening and closing sound. I have my tiny salt spoon with a tiny moon on it. To rub the salt for you. Okay, now this is just getting really random. Okay, so there are a few various lids for you. So the final request that someone gave me was for reading aloud, and I really appreciate that, and I really enjoy all the read alouds that I record for this channel, and I really appreciate all of you who listen to those. They are kind of like a special, different kind of thing, I think, than regular ASMR, and I really appreciate that there is space and interest for that on my channel. So I actually meant to bring a different catalog magazine in here with me, which I also forgot, in addition to the book I was going to tap on. So I think I'm just going to open up here in Birds That Every Child Should Know I mean, we've almost read this whole book, but we haven't done all of them, so I'm going to just open up to this page right here. Let's see. Where are we? The Blue Jay. Let's do a little bit of reading to wrap things up about the Blue Jay. Thank you for being here, and thank you again to everyone who has subscribed, and if you're new here, thank you for being here, and it's just such a joy and a pleasure and an honor for me to be able to make ASMR for you, and I'm really, really glad anytime that it can help you relax and feel better. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. We will finish up with this reading, and then I'll see you again soon. Okay? Thanks for being here. The Blue Jay. This vivacious, dashing fellow, harsh-voiced and noisy, cannot be overlooked. For when a brightly colored bird, about a foot long, roves about your neighborhood with a troop of screaming relatives, everybody knows it. In summer, he keeps quiet, but throws off all restraint in autumn. Hear him hammering at an acorn some frosty morning. How vigorous his motions, how alert and independent. His beautiful military blue, black and white feathers and crested head give him distinction. He is certainly handsome, but is his beauty only skin deep? Does it cover, in reality, a multitude of sins? Shocking stories of murder in the songbird's nest have branded the blue jay with quite as bad a name as the crows. But happily scientists who have turned the searchlight on his deeds find that his sins have been very greatly exaggerated. Birds' eggs are more apt to be sucked by both jays and squirrels than are the nestlings to be eaten. Do you ever enjoy an egg for breakfast? Fruit, grain, thin-shelled nuts, and the larger seeds of trees and shrubs, gathered for the most part in nature's open storeroom, not in man's, are what the jay chiefly delights in. And these he hides away, squirrel fashion, to provide for the rainy day. More than half of all his food in summer consists of insects, so you see he is then quite as useful as his cousin, the crow. Jays are fearful teasers. How they love to chase about some poor, blinking, bewildered owl in the daylight. Jay, 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 you may hear them scream through the woods. They mimic the hawk's cry for no better reason, perhaps, than that they might laugh at the panic into which timid little birds are thrown at the terrifying sound. A pet jay I knew could whistle up the house dog, who was fooled again and again. This same jay used to carry all its beech nuts to a piazza roof, wedge them between the shingles, and open them there with ease. An interesting array of hairpins, matches, buttons, a thimble, and a silver spoon were raked out of his favorite cache under the leaves. Canada jay, called also whiskey jack and moose bird. Anyone who has camped in the northern United States and over the Canadian border knows that the crow and blue jay have a rogue for a cousin in this sleek, bold thief, the Canada jay. He is a fluffy, big gray bird without a crest, with a white throat and forehead and black patch at the back of his neck. This rascal will walk alone or with his gang into your tent, steal your candles, matches, venison, and collar buttons before your very eyes, or help himself to the fish bait while he perches on your canoe, or laugh at you with an impudent ka-ka-ka from the mountain ash tree where he and his friends are feasting on the berries. Then glide to the ground to slyly pick a trap set for mink or marten. Fortunate the trapper who, on his return, does not find either bait gone or game damaged. Fearless, amazingly hardy, having been hatched in zero weather, mischievous and clever to a maddening degree, this jay, like his cousins, compels admiration, although we know all to be rogues.